Now, I would like to invite our chief guest, Mr. Anthony Mccarter, to the stage. He has more than 35 years of experience in consultancy related to the built environment. He began his career in the UK with W.S. Atkins and then moved to the UAE 25 years ago to work on the iconic design of the Burj Al Arab Hotel. Anthony recently joined Rambo as the Director of Buildings Middle East from AECOM. Welcome, Mr. Anthony Mccarter. Now, I would like to invite to the stage M.T. Pradeep Kumar. He is a lyricist, poet, and public speaker. He has written lyrics for many movies, including IR, which has won 5 state awards. He has composed over 40 albums and has been living in the UAE for the past 20 years. Welcome, M.T. Pradeep Kumar. Now, I would like to invite to the stage Dr. Susan Koruthu, who is the author of the book. Dr. Susan Koruthu is an experienced life psychologist and mind reprogramming expert. She is a great result-oriented therapeutical counselor, mentor, guide, coach, and a groomer who brings the desired transformation into the lives of her clients. She is a licensed practitioner and an approved professional guide under the Community Development Authority of Dubai and a member of the American Psychological Association. Susan is the founder of Scepter Life Skills and Mind Fitness Center based in Dubai. She has spent over 20,000 client hours in helping people solve their issues. She has worked with 14 nationalities. She is a refined speaker, TV, and radio personality. She started her career as a program officer for WHO. Welcome, Dr. Susan Koruthu. Now, I would like to invite to the stage Anthony Mccarter to do the honors of releasing the book and to speak a few words.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's a great privilege to be invited here to launch Susan's second book. I've never written the book myself, but I can only imagine that it's a tremendous piece of work and takes huge amounts of effort. So it's a great honour to be here to share the book with the world for the first time. I've worked with Susan for many years, leading up to a very busy period in 2007, 2008. When I was leading the Dubai branch of an international consultant working on many, many projects. Susan was my assistant, and she's been kind enough to say that I have been her corporate mentor, but in fact, working with Susan, I learned so much. Dealing with 750 staff at a time that was incredibly busy, having a trained psychologist working alongside me was a huge asset. She taught me the value of human interactions, both in your social life and at work. She taught me how to deal with people with empathy, and she taught me the importance of focus in everything that you do. So those lessons that I've learned from Susan from working alongside her over a number of years, I've taken with me into my subsequent roles. And in many ways, I've been privileged to have a sneak peek at the book before it was even written and take some of those lessons from Susan. But looking at the book, I can see there's still a lot more in it, and I'm looking forward to reading it and continuing my learning journey with all the wise insights that it contains. So Susan has since set up her own practice and has had huge numbers of interactions with thousands of people and really influenced their lives. And I think that she is truly living up to the title of her book, because she is going to leave a tremendous legacy, and all the people that she's worked with, the works that she has created, and the people that she's influenced. So thank you, Susan, and well done.
Now, I would like to invite to the stage M.T. Pradeep Kumar to give an introduction to the book.
Good afternoon to all. Actually, most of the people who are familiar with me, they just know that I'm going to deal with a management subject or a psychological subject or something which is guiding you to lead your life in a mathematical analysis or psychological analysis like this. You might have seen me in some other areas in the field of films or albums or something like that, or Indian classics or mythology, something like that. Let me come to the point. Now, Miss Susan, Dr. Susan has given me a good lesson to read something and know something, and I am her first student on this book because I got the first copy of the book, and I already promised her that I'm going to change some of my lifestyles because there should be a focus in the life to reach somewhere. Definitely. I used to do a lot of things. Why am I telling all these things? Because if you want to get an LKG admission, definitely you need a training. If you want to go for school exams, you need a training. If you want to go for a career, you need a training. But how about life? We have a life, only one life. Do we have a training for a life? No. Absolutely no. Most of the people cannot say A and A. Correct, no? We cannot say yes. If we are facing an issue in the life, where we will rely on? To whom we will ask? Or I have many dreams. You may have many dreams. To achieve the dream, maybe we don't have the capability. I have dreams only. Some of the people they have lot of capabilities, but they don't have any dreams. These are contradictory. Sometimes people have many dreams and they sometimes they see very depressed and frustrated. Many people are making plenty of money. They are into fame. You can see many thousands of people coming with big names here. But there is a big homework behind every success. So, who can guide you to success? Reading a book like this, it can guide you to success. I assure you. You can see the number of stickers I have placed here. I got this book 2 days back and I was rushing through this one, at least to tell something about the book. I'm sure, I'm so greedy to say you many things, but I'm sure Sharjah book, first authority won't allow us to teach too much here because we have a very limited time only. I assure you that whatever I have stick here, those are so valid points. Let me come to some of the points in this one. See, in this book, Dr. Susan, she designed the book in a very scientific and systematic way, which support any of the person, irrespective of caste or creed or education or whatever it is. Maybe he is an artist, maybe he is an engineer, maybe he is a management professional, whatever it is, for a business person. This book definitely will help him to go through the proper channel. Now, the surroundings, we know the market conditions, the life, the fast moving world, it is giving us a lot of challenges. We are getting education, we are getting food and everything, but the challenging situations are always threatening us. So, who can guide us? A systematic planning and a project based life. This book, it says life is a project. Number one. Life is a project. So how to approach a project? Most of the people, we are working in the construction field or something related to that in the UAE. We know that. So when you are getting a project, whether it is small or big, definitely we used to make a proper plan. That plan is there, then only we can achieve in time, on time we can finish the project. We can achieve something out of that, we can achieve our targets and we can get satisfied. But how about our life? Do we have a plan? Do we have a project design? Nothing is there in the. For very special people, it may be there. For example, we have a guest here, Shamsuddin Sarasira available. He is having a nice project. Always he is having good advisors. He is a financial advisor, and he has shown the world that through a proper planning we can succeed. Here, in this book, Dr. Susan telling, the reader is the builder to design, plan, and build their project. The reader of the book, whether you read the book, if you are the reader, you are the builder of your project. God has given us a chance to live only for once. But we have the possibility to design or redesign, structure, restructure our life. Maybe if we are continuously failing, failure is not the end. When we are failing, we are learning something. From the failures, we are learning, and that is, this is not the way to do this thing. So the second way we will apply. So if we are having a guide, proper guide should be read before the exams. So this is the guide. So as a guide in music, let me go to some of the quotes of this book. In this one, Susan is telling, you should win yourself first to win others. If you want to get attention in the public, if you want to win your family, if you want to win the world, if you want to become famous, if you want to become notable, if you want to become rich, you have to win your mind. Mind always creates lot of problems. You cannot control your mind. If I am telling, please do not think about a monkey for 2 minutes, definitely you will think about the monkey only. That means you cannot control your mind. So, to be successful, you should be clear about 4 critical components. Susan is indicating from her vast experience of thousands of hours of teachings and her through her doctorate and her plenty of qualifications are there with her, and which is surprised me that last year one book is released and Mom, I'm your teen speaking. I was there luckily. Again, she thought that I'm a management expert. She called me again for the second book. I'm surprised. Within 1 year, how she made this one. It is wonderful. Definitely, I appreciate her. Please give her a good applause. Now, the critical components to be successful are beliefs. Sometimes a person, he may be starting many businesses, he may be failing. He may be doing many things and he is failing. And again, we are advising him, no, this is not the way. No, I know how to do and what to do. Again, he will keep on failing. The real problem is beliefs, his beliefs. So if the belief is good, he can win. And the second is values. The values of life, the strength of your values will decide the strength of your life. And the habit. The habit means the discipline, the alignment, the proper utilization of the time, and all. The fourth one is the attitude towards the life. If you want to be a winner, the attitude should be proper. The positive thoughts and the initiatives. So your attitude decides the altitude of your life. It's a beautiful language, She used a very nice language and very simple wordings. Definitely not from the point of view is from a psychologist's point of view, but the wordings are very much simplified because everybody cannot read otherwise. So this is a very simple book, but which is written in a very systematic way and which is giving you a lot of assignments also. Chew and digest. This is what she suggests. Slowly, read slowly, digest properly, then jump to the other one, the next one. You cannot read like a novel. If you are not reading a novel, nothing is going to happen to you. If you are not reading my poem, nothing is going to happen to you. I'm sure. But if you are reading a guideline like this, you may lose because it is in front of you at your reach. Now, she's saying again, it is not how long you live, but how well you live matters. It is not how long you live, but how well you live. I can tell you an example. 33 years only Swami Vivekananda lived in this world, correct, no? 33 years only. But see the value of his life. Until the universe is here, Vivekananda will be alive. Shankaracharya, Indians we know. So, the life, the span is not the issue. How we utilize it. What we contribute to the world. What we leave behind. leave behind should not be a scrap. It should be what we call in Indian words, Shreyas. It is called as Shreyas. It's not a fame only. It is called as Shreyas. What you can say in English, Shreyas? Susanna? Can you tell a word about Shreyas? Shreyas means which we live in the world. For example, APJ Abdul Kalam, Mahatma Gandhi. What you can say? Contribution. Shreyas? It's a legend. Don't think it's a word. But anyway, we'll come to that. So, here she suggests again 3 P's. I'm really feeling the value of time. 3 P's: passion, plan, and performance. If you have the passion, if you have the plan, and if you are ready to perform, you will have success for sure. There's no doubt. 2000 times Thomas Alva Edison tried to make a bulb. He failed. But he never quit. Once he quickly went to big fire, he called her family, whole family, and told, see how nice it is burning. I never saw such a scene. He enjoyed that also, but the next time he found the bulb. So we are the light. So it is this book, it is written in 12 chapters. The chapters are understanding your life. You are meticulously crafted, designing the project, life project explained, building your foundation, life strategic management, auditing your life. It is very important. We are not auditing our life. I am this much year old. What I have before the world? If I am not alive, what will happen for the world? Nothing will happen. Right? If we are not here, nothing is going to happen to the world. But if a legendary person is living, APJ Abdul Kalam left us, we have a big loss. Mahatma Ji left us, we have big loss. So we have to think like that. Everybody has a scope, the world is open. The only problem is our attitude, our wrong beliefs, our wrong habits, and our indiscipline. We have to correct ourselves sometimes. In the intro, Dr. Jaykumar has written that what you are is a God's gift to you. What you do with yourself is your gift to God. People are not thinking in such a way. Let me conclude. I am sure that even if you are giving me 2 hours or 3 hours, I won't finish this case because this is such a vast subject. Let me give you some of the sentences, quotes Dr. Susan has given in this book, which will help you. This will be very much interesting. She says, you are the designer and builder of your life. You are the designer and builder of your life. You are what your mind is capable of. You can clap. You did a wonderful job. Why we have to be so... See, you are what your mind is capable of. And another one, purpose will add value and meaning to life. There's no meaning to wander around. There should be a purpose. I want to go to this bookstore. I want to get this book. I want to read this. This is my aim. I have to finish my assignment within this stipulated time. These are the targets. So there should be an aim. If the purpose is there, we gathered for a big purpose. This is the value and the meaning of our life right now. Life is not tomorrow, life is today. It is not how long you live, but how will you live matters. Then, your personality is defined by a script that you follow. Personality, we think that it is the dress code. No, not only that. This is a simple thing only. It is one of the elements only. The personality means it has to come from the mind. Our wordings, our attitude, our discipline, our success in the life, everything, and how you appear. That also counts. But personality is not only the dress code. Here, she says, you are the result of your decisions. Very true. You already shown us the good example. You are the result of your decisions. If we are ready to quit our bad habits, if we are ready to accept some positive thinking from such people who is really thinking of the society, this is not for business. This is really to make the people enlightened, I'm sure. And Finally, she says emotions can build you or break you. Emotions can build you or emotions can break you. There are plenty of gems in this book. I assure you, nothing to worry. Get a book today itself. Start reading. This is a good thing. And Dr. Susan, ending like this. Be the architect of your life. In the last page it is written, be the architect of your life. Our life is ours only. No one can stop us. In Bhagavad Gita, let me conclude with a quote from Bhagavad Gita. Uttarayadatmanatmanam na atmanam avasadaye. Only you can bring you up. No one can push you down. You can bring you up. Uttarayadatmanatmanam na atmanam avasadaye. And your mind is your friend, your mind is your enemy too. If your mind is trying to damage you, you try to control your mind. You have to lead. You have to lead your life in a positive way. Thank you very much. Wishing you all the best. And thank you, Mr. Mccarter, for being here. And this is a great opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction. Now I would like to call to the stage Dr. Susan Koruthu to speak a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so excited. Thanks for being here, for being a great support all the time. I can see so special people, and most of you are my clients who gave me so much of experience. When you shared your life problems, I really got that enlightenment, to help you out. And from that, all these techniques and tools really formed. And it's nothing I could do if you were not there as my clients, my teams. He's also my team. And I have a lot of team friends who are really building their life with me. And I can see that they're really progressing in their life. I have families, I have marriages, and everyone, they share their problems. I try to help them, and all these techniques and tools really formed. And you really taught me really good lessons. And here I would like to take this opportunity to thank one and all who are present here, and especially K.V. Shamsuddin sir, our publisher and book club owner, Mr. Salim, and the Sharjah Book Fair authority, especially Mr. Mohan Kumar and MT Pradeep Kumar sir. Thank you very much. And there are lot and lot to say, but I don't know, I'm not getting words, I'm so emotional. Okay, the emotion can really stop you from, speaking. And I thank God Almighty for giving me such a wonderful job, actually. And my family, my friends, my colleagues, my staff members, and everyone, and my relatives, and my well-wishers like Tanuja, Meva, there are Rajat, Jinesh. There are so many, I cannot just name them, there are many are there. And a special thank you goes to Mr. Anthony Mccarter, and basically he's my mentor who really made me the way I am today. Yeah, I'll just explain how it happened. I was a victim of bad corporate politics. I have to say, I was devastated. I was completely lost my confidence. I was completely lost my self-esteem. I had a self-pity. I was really deep in the pit, and I thought, and when I shared with my husband, he said, if you can't, just don't go for one. So I had my resignation letter in my hand. He just walked into the room, and he said, I would like to have a word with you. And I said, with me? He said, yes. And he took me to the director's room, and he said, I have been observing your work. I've been seeing you from quite a long time. I like the way you work. I like the quality of your work. Would you like to join my team? And I was just thinking, oh my God, I'm already in a kind of a situation. Should I continue? Then somebody inside me told, join. Just join with him. Just join with him. But that's where I say, sometimes listen to your intuition. Your inner mind will tell you something which if you listen, that will be good for you. And that was a wonderful journey. And he's a very honest person. He's a very straightforward person. The first thing he told me that you will have a lot of work, a lot but no salary increase. That was his words to me. And then we started to, kind of work together. And one thing I can tell about him is he's such a person who creates right boundaries. He will not trust people. It took me 3 years to make him trust me with my work and my commitment and everything, and he will agree with me that. And then the journey started, and he will not help you like I will do things for you. No, you have to do it. I will guide you. And that really, in the beginning, it was really terrific. I was so, I don't know what to do, but finally when I become this, and this is an amazing mentorship. And another thing I'll tell you that I still remember, when he was going to be a director, he called me into his office and said, Susan, you have 2 choices. And one is being the head of the support service, and there you will get directly 5,000 dirhams increase and all the benefits and everything. It was such a wonderful offer. And the second option is, you will come with me, there is nothing. So I immediately said, I'll come with you. He said, you have one day to just think. It is a huge offer. He again told me. I said, I don't care about this, I will come with you. For me, what I was thinking, he's a Cambridge product. And what money he gives me, this 5,000 cannot give me. So that was another wonderful decision I have made, and we together really grew in that organization, and I have learned a lot: business administration, the strategic management, business planning, and every corporate area he has taught me. In turn, I helped him to deal with people. So this was a very rewarding relationship, and I still remember he taught me how to write. For example, I used to write 2 pages of letters. When I write 2 pages of letters and give it to him, he just read it and he cut it, all the 2 pages, and he take the page and he write 2 paragraphs. And whatever I wrote in the 2 pages will be in the 2 paragraphs. So in fact, he's the one who taught me how to write and really grew me and shaped me. But one thing I'll tell you, whenever I say that to him, he used to say, Susan, I did not do anything, you had the passion and the drive. But I always tell him, passion and drive will not help you. It is something that is kind of a push that you have, but you need to connect with the right person. And I was really lucky to find that person in my life as a mentor. With my passion and drive and with his mentorship, I could really move forward. And I would say each one of you need a mentor to be successful, lead your life well. And I can promise you, this book I wrote, keeping that mentoring in mind. And this book will definitely guide you as a real mentor to lead your life in whatever field you are, whether it is family, personal, or marriage, or your children, or your professional, anywhere you can lead your life pretty well. So this book is basically do it by yourself guide. So you can read it and you can work on that. There are exercises, techniques, and tools. You can do that. And please, you can buy that. It is very much available here in this hall, and it is available there too. And I would like to thank each one of you. A special thanks to Anthony, and thanks to Aditya for a wonderful Master of Ceremony. And thank you very much. Thank you, Salim. Thank you, everyone. Thanks a lot.
I'm delighted to be here to launch Susan's new book, How to Design Your Life and Leave a Legacy. It contains a lot of wisdom and the rich product of all of her years of counselling and undertaking training. I would encourage you to buy it and read it and learn how to direct your life.